Alright, we're back on this Harry Potter adventures.
Shrouded Dragon, go ahead, dump Fusion, and now we have the Retribution to grab Fusion, and then activate Braided Fusion, dump Fallen of Albaz plus the Bestial Lubellion to summon out Albion. Albion effect, banish Albion plus Fallen of Albaz from the graveyard, summon out Mirror Jade. It's okay to banish the one from the graveyard here, because we can just tribute this Albion.
And I'm just gonna go the long way without fast traveling because I want to see if I can find those little moon things, whatever you call that shit. Or the little keys. I only need 3 more keys. So I want to see if I get lucky and I just run into it.
Revelio.
Okay, yeah, so we had Grangoyle summon Quem, Albion search Branded in red, Cartesia add back, Titanic Cloud go search a Fallen of Albaz there. Sure. Activate Branded in red, add back Quem, and then go banish. So we will summon out Sanctifier by banishing Fallen of Albaz plus Quem in hand. We already used Quem effect to summon back, so we can't do it there. We used it to summon back out the Cartesia. Like they're not catching it there, which, could end up being a pretty big difference. Throwing another Dark Ruler there. They said already used Quem. Okay, so nice. They did go ahead and catch it. They said, do I know the set? Nope. So they're gonna go activate Dark Ruler no more here to go ahead and shut down the Sanctifier plus the Quem.
Revelio.
And then that goes through. I mean, technically they could have chained Branded in red, chained Sanctifier, and whatever we summoned gonna get stopped anyways, so it's not worth it. Activate Opening, and then go search, grab out the Dark Beckoning Beast, and then normal summon the Dark Beckoning Beast, effect on summon to go search, and then it's gonna search out the Chaos Summoning Beast. Alright, and then anything here, they're gonna go
Oh, it's just this one.
to Fallen of Albaz. Okay, maybe they're going to try to Guardian Chimera this. Grab Tragedy, and then banish Cartesia plus token to go for Grangoyle. Then Grangoyle effect, dump Rinbrum, and then Rinbrum effect to bring out Fallen of Albaz. Okay.
Revelio.
Fine too, because now we're gonna go Fallen of Albaz effect, discard Oliver, and then go ahead, bring out Lubellion effect, discard Tragedy, and then put back the Fallen of Albaz.
Reparo.
Albion, and then summon out the Mirror Jade.
Lumos.
And then they only have 6 cards left. They've actually gone through a lot of extra deck cards so far.
Revelio.
So now we can Dark Ruler them again.
Alright, we just talked to this motherfucker.
Opening that will allow us
You'll
to
never believe. What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found
I
something
ain't no
else.
bitch.
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send it out.
I was like a
And don't
text
feel
message.
sorry for Ominous. keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous. We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Revelio. I am not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
We still have Chamber that gets us back in the Solar Age, so we know that we don't play Anguish or anything like that. So now we're gonna go ahead and make rank 10, Battle Phase, beat over Clem, beat over Grand.
What was it?
Attack into Lubellion, which now will allow us to activate this effect to go ahead and destroy one card on the field. So activate the effect to go pop the Lubellion. And then they're gonna activate.
I guess that was it.
Onto the rank 10. They said never mind, no effect. Okay, yeah, so just end phase. High spirits go ahead, add back. Mirror Jade effect's going to dump for cost, even though it is under Dark Ruler, you can still dump for cost, which also means we can still use the effect again the next turn. But we also, we don't have that much extra deck cards left. And then we're gonna go Albion.
I want to go to that shop.
You can't see through that. They can use the rank 10 on that though, if they want to go ahead and do that instead to negate, which they do there. Okay, and then past turn they draw Fallen of Alvaz. Okay, so the High Spirits add back did actually end up mattering because we drew Fallen of Alvaz. I still don't know how good it is. I don't know what's left in their extra deck. I mean, it's like a Furious Dragon, Dragos to Paleo, Quartus. I'm kind of forgetting what's in there. Maybe a Guardian Chimera. Okay. And then I guess the last card could be a couple different things. Those are probably all in there. They said Battle Phase, Mirror Jade effect, cannot dump a Quartus. If you read this, it says you can send one fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Alvaz as a material. So like this does mention Fallen of Alvaz, but it does not mention it as a fusion material there. So we cannot dump that for the effect.
And there's apparently a side quest here that's not popping up on my thing, so.
Okay, so let's go ahead and admit the beat. So Yubel was able to break through the board there with Nib, double Dark Ruler, pretty good starter. Okay, but now on to game 2. Brandon's gonna go first again. We have Samsara D. Lotus, Chaos
Revelio.
Engraved, Improved Talents. They have Braided Fusion, Clem, Opening, High Spirits, and Super Poly. So, interesting. They open High Spirits twice, which makes me think that they're playing more than one of them. So, something to note there. They're gonna go normal, Clem effect, Cartesian.
Fresh lemonade!
Sorry, kid, I don't get paid till Friday.
Just as mentioned, you can get up to $250 instantly. No credit check, interest, or late fees. You want strawberry or regular? Download the Bridget app and get $50 to $250.
Where the fuck is that fucking? Oh, okay. Here's what I was thinking of. I don't know why I was.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Shop like a billionaire.
Easy, then Branded Fusion, Don't Fall in Valbas plus Rebellion. They said Sec, Chain in response to Branded Fusion, opening, discard High Spirits to go search for Tragedy. Okay. And then they're going to go for Albion, Albion 1, Quem 2, special summon back out Cartesia, but they're going to imperm the Quem there. Sure, banish Fallen of Albaz plus Tragedy from the hand, summon out Rebellion. Then Rebellion 1, Tragedy 2, so go search Alibert. Then put back Fallen of Albaz plus the Rebellion, summon out Mirror Jade, tribute Albion for Bestial Rebellion. Bestial Rebellion, go bring out Long.
You'll be thrilled with that broom. I promise you.
I mean, that's just end phase now, right? Yeah, we already normal summon Clem, everything.
Thanks
So,
for stopping
end
by.
phase,
Hope to see you
Albion
again.
effect, set Brandon
Start
Red.
lightning.
High Spirits effect, add back. We didn't use it that turn, we discarded it for opening, so we can go ahead and add it back there. And then pass turn, they draw a Nightmare Throne. So go main phase, normal summon out the Samsara D Lotus, which I wouldn't actually hate if we just Mirror Jade banish this right now. This card is really, really good, like getting the Spirit of Yubel. So if we banish this, I think that's like fine there. So yeah, they're gonna go Mirror Jade, dump Rinbrum, banish, and then since the card left the extra deck, Clem effect can activate to special summon back out Cartesia from the graveyard. And now, I was gonna say, do we want to try to do anything here? Because we don't have Fallen of Albaz in the graveyard right now. We actually don't even have a target for Branded in Red currently, but we could Cartesia.
Oh, I got $1,000 there, so let me not spend anything. If we just track this quest.
Gargoyle go dumb. I'm not even sure what we would dump there that would like actually be good. Yeah, 'cause it's not like we're gonna be able to puppet lock. Okay. So now they're gonna go Talents to take, chain Cartesia, bring out the Gargoyle, and then they're going to take Gargoyle, and then they're gonna go chain link 1 long, chain link 2 Gargoyle. They said, oh wait, do you still?
Revelio.
So they are going to use off the Rebellion. They want to leave Mirror Jade on the field. Which I think is fine there, yeah, because I think they're going to search for Courier. They didn't set up, wait, why are they going to search for Courier? I'm not even sure. I guess this can dump Shrouded Dragon.
Biscuit.
Okay, so grab
I shall sort something out.
Shrouded Dragon. Yeah, so Fallen of
How do you get that?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted, and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. Now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Gareth.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Gareth's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head.
And then use Terran Incarnate plus Dark Beckoning Beast, make Yama. Yama will not be able to search for Shabar because we already have it in hand. Yeah, but we can put back summon out Phantom of Yubel now. Yeah, we want to leave this in the graveyard so we can Gruesome Grave can summon it back out. We can go through all that good stuff again. So bring out Phantom of Yubel. And then now we will go Yama. Okay, they're big thinking here. We're gonna link off the Beatrice plus the Gruesome Grave to make
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be.
Oh, that should look clean.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
They said you're not trying to play around breakers right now. Yeah, I think they are, yeah, because they're trying to go for the Desiree, which will be
Revelio.
for something like Dark Ruler, which is actually really good here. Gruesome Grave, some that Spirit of Yubel. Well, like, it should be really good here, right? But they have double Dark Rulers, so we know it doesn't matter. But now summon out the Spirit of Yubel, Shavara, Pop.
See if there's something you need.
Spirit of Yubel effect, go ahead, summon out Yubel, and then use Yubel plus the Shavara to link off into Solar Rage, and then we can get the Shavara effect to go set Chamber.
Thank you for your patronage.
Into Appaloosa. We have Link 2 effect in the graveyard to equip, so now this can't be targeted by card effects.
That's been a
it
pleasure.
will have the negate 2 on it as a quick effect to negate any cards that are face up on the field. And then set Imperm, pass. They draw Branded in red. Oh, that's pretty good.
Revelio.
Sadly. So activate Dark Ruler, chain the Chamber, chain the Desiree, shut down Dark Ruler, summon out Solar Rage. But guess what? Not enough. Activate another Dark Ruler. The second Dark Ruler is actually just so crazy there too because it shuts down the Solar Rage. So yeah, the only thing they have left is Imperm. Which won't even work.
Could it be?
They said you messing
I
with.
might try it.
Oh gosh, they're gonna say you messing with the goat right now. Activate opening, discard tragedy, Aliver,
Revelio.
Tragedy 2, Imperm 3, Branded in red 4 to dodge it. Yeah, they just say GG's. Yeah, I was gonna say once you dodge that, we resolve Branded Fusion. The game is just over. We haven't normal summoned yet either, so we could
Also.
break this board and then just hand our opponent a puppet for their turn.
Accio.
Yeah, so GG's. Seeing how long the match was, it's about 31 minutes long. I mean, you know, it's kind of a sacky game 3. Honestly, game 1, I was gonna say Jib hit them with double Dark Ruler. Game 3 got hit with double Dark Ruler. So yeah, Dark Ruler was putting in work for this match.
Oh, I gotta put fire right here.
Incendio.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I think Braid is really cool. This is a deck that I want to learn.
Accio.
It's a really fun deck, but at the same time, it's like really, really, really far in depth. Like, it's not easy to learn. Like, some of your hands, you know what I mean? You're gonna get handed with 5-card combo, and you have to be able to work with that 5-card combo through potential hand traps, maybe. You know, it's like operating. But, you know, you don't always have to get
Not so tricky after all.
multiple interruptions behind one Mirror Jade. And it's also hard to like force out Mirror Jade effectively sometimes. But okay.
That's that.
Because think about it like this, right? They go like let's say Snake Eye Ash, Poplar, Surge, Divine Temple, like, I don't know, if they make like Anima, and then SP Banish Mirror Jade, you just chain Mirror Jade. Now they can't seem to use SP effect. So like you're fine. And then if they go like activate field spell trap zone, Snake Eye Ash, send summon Flame Bird, you can just banish Flame Bird, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of balloons. What the fuck?
That being said, again, make sure to check out both their YouTube channels, linked down below in the description, and the DB Grinders signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.
That's weird. Only one balloon.
Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again for another video. This time we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Players versus 10s, and this is going to
Poachers. God, I was right there. I better be careful.
See 10s win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go first 42
Revelio.
Opening U-Bell. Okay, so Droll should be really good. Unless if they U-Bell, which I don't think that they will do here. But I guess they actually could do it here though, right? Because they could Beatrice into it, I'm pretty sure. So they're gonna drop Droll there. Okay, and then normal summon out Dark Beckoning Beast, make armor on, and then opening discard Spirit of U-Bell, summon Spirit of U-Bell, effective a set from deck, and then yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, set the Nightmare Fiend.
Revelio.
Link off now into Moon of the Close Sky, make the Link 1, and then they're going to put back U-Bell plus Dark Beckoning Beast, summon out Phantom of U-Bell.
There's still balloons somewhere. But fuck it.
Bring out Beansmith from the deck, and then they said Big King is here. Yeah, they are going to put this instead of Link 2, and then
Well, brother.
Rookwoods
don't go down easy.
Otherwise, you're just giving the opponent 2
Good bring those.
to go ahead and shuffle back in special. But I think that's
You better appear. You're grossly outmatched.
okay. They take 12, and then they're just gonna pass. I guess they could have also made Yama, and then Yama into Shavara, pop, like opening in hand, like set it, Shavara pop, special, make Solar Rage, set chamber, pass, and then you have Solar Rage in the SP. And then you also have like Yama in Graveyard, which is cool. But okay, they're just gonna pass, they draw Tractus, and then activate Tractus, go search out Lurie, and then discard the Lurie effect, special summon itself out. Yeah, you're not gonna ash the Tractus in this spot, you would ash the Link 1. So make the Link 1 now, effect, tribute, try to go special from deck. Does the opponent not ash that? I was gonna say, I feel like you do ash that, otherwise they can battle phase beat over SP, and then try to play in main phase 2. But now, oh, they don't have anything now, right? Yeah, I don't think they have anything here. Unless they play 2 Tractus, then they still have like an original line, like you can still Beansmith beat over that than original. Okay, so nope, okay, just play 1 Tractus. On the rest of the go ahead and see Yu-Gi-Oh!
Shit. Fuck.
Your poaching days are over. Revelio.
Bring out Snake Eye Ash effect, Chain Imperm. So we're just like folding to cross out. Like we could have played around cross out there too. Okay, goes ahead and improves the Snake Eye Ash, and then now they're just gonna go set pass. Okay, doesn't even
Oh hell yeah.
draw because we know that we will have another turn with Skill Drain, TC Boo, and draw. That's just way too much to stop the opponent.
Hello, Hamura.
They draw Fable Lure.
Hello, Hamura.
Nightmare Throne to destroy Spirit of U-Bell, and then Spirit of U-Bell effect, TC Boo. So I mean, just like walk out of the game there. So now there's pass turn, draw TD Crow, and then
Which one of you is Biscuit?
Original target Black Witch, go search Snake Eye Oak, and then put back Black Witch, Snake Eye Ash effects on itself plus skill drain, and then the opponent
Revelio.
will Ash Blossom that. Okay, we still have Snake Eye Oak that we can do. We also have Original that we probably should do first. I mean, not Original, once, but to put back Original and then draw. So we draw into Snake Eye Ash.
I don't know which one is Biscuit.
Set Snake Eye Ash, pass turn. Okay, so we wanted to leave TC Boo there, otherwise, like, I guess we could have went, like, normal
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
but then, yeah, I guess the only thing you're doing is, like, summoning
Fuck.
Snake Eye Ash, getting Poplar, praying no hand trap, and you can't Snake Eye Ash, and we went through Oak.
Levioso.
Access. So pass, they draw Chamber, card doesn't do anything.
Glacius.
And then it says Big Gear. Okay, so we're gonna I'm pretty sure basically you felt
Settle yourself. Mean you no harm.
So
Revelio.
that's why they did that. Now they're gonna go normal summon out Lurie.
Levioso.
SP, and then SP effect, banish, Snake Eye Ash. Okay, there, banish the Snake Eye Ash. And then just go set Chamber, and then
Not going to hurt you.
Snake Eye Diabolus.
Revelio.
We want
Levioso.
Black Witch instead of Snake Eye Diabolus? Nah, not real. There's no shot. They should have drew Black Witch there, by the way.
Professor Howell will never believe this.
Normal summon Oak effect.
Revelio.
Try to bring back Snake Eye Ash. What? They pointed
Oh, that one has to be.
TC Boo doesn't affect Oak. Oak says add back to hand. This card doesn't say.
I guess I just gotta capture him on. One of these motherfuckers gonna be his.
To hand, but I guess they chose not to. Bring out Snake Eye Ash from deck.
Glacius.
Go Surge, and then the other says fine. So there's Top Lord. Top Lord effect. Put out and then Top Lord effect to go Surge.
I'll look after you.
And then in response, they're gonna chain
Revelio.
So plus Pop Lord, and then okay, yeah, they just go ahead and emit the fee, which I'm not sure why they would do.
They come after me, they'll rest in
Okay,
head.
they have the cutscenes together, right?
What was that?
Oh, I don't know.
What's this?
Bombarda.
I know you. You're that hypocrite.
They have the Beansmith, DDG, Ash,
Revelio.
Beast, and the Samsara Lotus. So, normal summon Dark Dragon Beast, effect, it's smacked with Imperm. Beansmith effect to go Surge, and then they said okay to that, we won't Ash it, they're gonna go search out Tractus. We
Aloha Mora.
Blackbird, send DDG, pass, go Imperm, and then go activate Wanted. Go ahead and search out Diabell Store, and then they activate DDG right now. This for a smaller trap plan. So we're gonna get rid of Imperm. Effect is the original. Battle Beat over.
Levioso.
Turn, so we just traded our Imperm to beat over this.
Revelio.
But okay, they draw into the Fiendsmith, and then now they're going to go. Wait, they didn't draw Fiendsmith.
Levioso.
They already have that in hand? No, okay, no, they already have that. Normal summon has Samsara effect. Go ahead and tribute now.
Everything's alright now.
Practice for Lurie, and then we get PD Crow.
Glacius.
That's actually huge here, because that makes the Fiendsmith and Graveyard.
That motherfuckers, I'm gone.
They play 2 tracks,
Levioso.
which they could be playing 2 of it. Nope, okay, pass the Lurie, so draw the Ash Blossom. Not a bad draw. This is wait, never mind. So,
Revelio.
original Sun, the Ashes, and then we have Wanted draw, Banish, put back, and then draw into a Beansmith, and then that's just Beansmith effect. Yeah, there's some at the peak, because you can just go Beansmith, Tractus, Lurie, Link 1, Beansmith.
Alright, there's some that ran this way.
Put back special, make Lacrimosa, Smith. Wait, does that actually work? I just realized.
Revelio.
I don't have enough in graveyard to do that. I guess we have normal summon Ashfall, so that doesn't work. But actually, you know what? Now I want to think through the line. Okay, discard, search spell, search Lurry, discard Lurry, summon it, you know, make link 1 effect, tribute summon Fiend Smith protect. No, okay, that does work.
That's one of those little battle trials over there.
Okay, yeah, so Lacrimosa, yeah, bring that back out. You could just say battle phase attack, battle phase attack, and then, yeah, you have blink off, burn 12, put Beatrice 2, you can actually just, like, full combo at that point.
Revelio.
Beatrice dump, Snake Eye Ash, make Princess special.
Oh, there you go.
Back out, Snake Eye Ash, Poplar, Temple, Field Spell, Temple is Field Spell, then Field Spell plays Snake Eye Bellstar, P-Tals in there, easily,
Alright, let's get you back to golf, shall we?
Maybe thinking of a way to play it differently there. Get rid of the Lotus and keep that hand. Special back out. Okay.
Glacius.
Sure.
Fuck.
I don't think that's correct, though. I don't think enough people play DD Crow to make it, like, worth playing around there. But I don't know. Like I said, I've been seeing more and more DD Crows. Maybe this is a card that you have to, you know, start playing around. Or at least start thinking about. But I wouldn't say 100% yet. Droll is 100% a card that...
See if there's something
like,
you need.
everybody's playing this card now. Whether it's in their main deck or
That's
side
been
deck.
a
It's so good against, like, giving Puppet FTK, it's good against the U-Bell deck, it's good against a bunch of random decks, it's like okay in the Snake Eye, if you have other hand traps that you can pair with it, so play a bunch of hand traps, and then, you know, you side in the Droll and Lockbird, Droll will be fine.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself will be in possession of such a thing?
You should be able to take care of yourself. I'm not giving you anything.
How cruel! Calling me a liar? I don't need the help of some rude. Hello? Hello?
You talking about your mouth ain't moving.
Wireless does. They charge you a lot. We charge you a little. They put their names on arenas. We put ours on my lower back. So naturally, when they announced they'd be raising their prices due to inflation, we decided to deflate our prices due to not hating you. And if this were one of their ads, they'd end it here with a happy customer. So we'll end ours with an angry goat. And an angry goat.
A friend told me about the Earn In app.
Revelio.
$100 a day within minutes of earning it. With Earn In, you can access the same day that you earn with no interest, no mandatory fees, and no credit check. And any money I access is repaid once my paycheck comes through. It's payday at the
Revelio.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So Resident Evil 9 has officially been announced by Capcom, according to the director, After months of leaks and rumors about the new Resident Evil game in development, we finally have some news
Revelio.
from Capcom, and we're going to go over all the details about the announcement. As you know, Resident Evil 9 is shrouded in mystery. There is a ton of stuff that we don't know about the game, like who is going to be the main protagonist,
Leviosa.
where is RE9 going to take place, is it going to be a
Professor Howell will never believe this. Glacius.
I need those.
Revelio.
Scared the hell out of you. And that was the starting point for Resident Evil 7. I played Resident Evil from the beginning, and those early games were terrifying. I was excited to try to make Resident Evil 7 into a game that would live up to the RE name, the narrator of the Capcom Next event. The fear-inducing Resident Evil that not after had a release, but the course that he chose was far from the path of least resistance. In order to make a fear-focused Resident Evil,
Revelio.
the game had to be reevaluated from scratch. The characters, the game system, anything that didn't induce fear had to change, and sometimes we threw something out. And at first, the fear for me was actually first-person point of view. Up to that point, Resident Evil had been third-person perspective with the character on the screen, but when you're viewing the world from a safe distance behind the character, it's not as immersive and frightening. First person forces you to be up close and personal, and that's exactly what we were trying to accomplish. The director then said, we're making a new Resident Evil. It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7, but I found it. And to be honest, it feels substantial. I can't share any details just yet, but I hope you're excited for the day I can. So there you have it. This news is coming straight from the director of the next game. A new
The fuck does that mean?
happening. And this obviously should come to no surprise. We've had leaks in the past from insiders stating that Resident Evil 9 was indeed on the way. So really this news was just a matter of
I think this is just the one that's for the biscuit or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
So they will be directing Resident Evil 9. The director of this new game is Nakanishi, and they were the lead on Resident Evil Biohazard. Nakanishi previously worked on Resident Evil 5 as a designer and Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D and Resident Evil Revelations. And I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely loved Resident Evil 7. So for me, this news is great. That game revitalized the franchise for me as the shift to first person and returning to the roots of survival horror was amazing. It really brought me back to the tension and atmosphere of the older games of the series. I mean, guys, Jack Baker begging Ethan to save his family lives rent-free in my brain. It was such a profound experience, and I can't wait to see what Koshi does with Resident Evil 9. So I think the biggest aspect that everyone wants to know is who is going to be the protagonist of Resident Evil 9. Now, this has been quite a big debate within the community. The protagonist of Resident Evil 7 and 8 was Ethan Winters, and he is obviously out of commission. So our game is most likely going to feature one of the longer-standing main characters, as the plot of this new game is most likely going to be focused on tying Ethan Winters to the greater canon of Resident Evil, even more than the previous game in the series, Resident Evil Village did. This means that Resident Evil 9 is likely going to bring back Leon or Chris, and according to recent leaks, it sounds like that's exactly what the plan is. Now, it's also possible that they can bring someone like Jill Valentine back after years of being completely absent from the series since Resident Evil Revelations, which was released in 2012. So it's been about 12 years since she's been at the forefront. Now, on the flip side, Leon also hasn't been a mainline character since RE6 back in 2012 as well. Either way, both are deserving to be at the helm. Now, according to recent leaks, it does seem like the main protagonist of Resident Evil 9 will be Leon Kennedy. How popular Leon is in Resident Evil 2 and RE4 remakes, it seems like an obvious decision for Capcom to make. Now, there has been some previous rumors suggesting that there will be multiple protagonists, but nothing concrete on that front. Now, some are under the impression that Chris Redfield will be the protagonist due to some implications made in the Resident Evil Village plot, but it seems that Capcom will ultimately be bringing back Leon Kennedy. The Resident Evil franchise has taken us to various locations around the world, with each location having unique atmosphere and challenge to tackle. The games have taken us to places like Raccoon City, the Arklay Mountains, Baker Family Swamp in Louisiana, China, Eastern Europe with RE Village, and more. As far as we know, the locations are
Slow.
Would you like me to put you down?
Described the next game, he said the words, and I quote, "It feels substantial."
Nowhere to hide. Let's see what you make of that. Time to teach someone a lesson.
Arresto Leviosa.
Petrificus totalis!
Leviosa.
Petrificus totalis!
Arresto momentum. Leviosa.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Accio.
Petrificus totalis!
Expulso! Death from above!
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Accio. Propendo. Descendo. Revelio.
It could be that they're preparing for a reveal as we speak. According to the previous insider leak,
No more happy days for you.
Accio.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Let's get this over with, shall we?
Pay for your deed.
Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
You've made a great mistake.
I've never seen
Right there! You'll regret this for the rest of your short life!
How embarrassing! Incendio! Had enough?
in early 2026, but according to Just Yawn, they have been in development with this game since shortly after RE7 Biohazard.
Incendio. Leviosa. Leviosa. You dog. Descendo. Leviosa.
I'm just warming up.
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
You will not survive this fight. Expulso!
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
What the fuck?
Let's see you survive.
Leviosa. Incendio. Bombarda. Repulsor. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Glitches. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda.
What's this red shit?
Target practice. I hope you have dagger. Incendio. Expulsion. Glitches. Incendio. Might want to look up. Repulsor. Incendio. Leviosa. Arrest. Expulsion! Rookwards don't go down easy! What have you done? Bombarda. Expulsion! Incendio. Expulso! Incendio. Bombarda. Expulso! Incendio. Expulso! Don't worry. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Repulsor. Look what you've got! I'm expulso! Incendio! Incendio. Now, this is personal. Glaciers. Quite controlled. Glaciers. Expulso. This is not...
Stop!
What are you for, Bolso?
Time to teach someone how to...
Expulso. Bombarda. Repulsor. Incendio. Repulsor. Expulso. Incendio. Bombarda. Might want to look up. Repulsor. Incendio. Expulso. Inspiration. Incendio. Repulsor. Bombarda.
There's a lot going on, but do you feel like we're running out of ways to
Yeah. Alright, that's the last one. That I did? Jesus.
Like, contact feeling with saying players, where they would shuffle themselves back in the deck, was pretty novel because like they still had to fight in the battle phase. So they had to like do battle, survive, and then get to the very end of the battle phase, and then at that point they would, you know, shuffle themselves in and summon another gladiator beast. But I think that if something like that was introduced today,
That was tough.
just like once they're in the field, they can just boing right back into the deck and like do something. And so with Glads, I feel like the mechanic doesn't wear on you so hard because like it's still an extended duel. The duel's still going to take several turns, and like they're just doing a small attack with one monster, bouncing it back, and then maybe next. Now, like I feel like I don't even always get to appreciate the valence mechanic because really they're just using it to
What will I do without her?
Gareth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
She did. She did.
Gauge mechanics by what phases are mandatory. So right now,
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
It was not relevant and did not work. To some extent, that's still true for today. Tempire can play in the battle phase, but they also say your opponent does not get to do anything in the battle phase. So in a weird way, we're still in a game where all relevant...
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
It's a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
So like the monsters kind of becoming continuous traps. It's a little different than being continuous spells. Because it means their effects are quick effects, and they typically provide some protections maybe while they're back there. It's neat, but ultimately it kind of just all gets erased when their real goal is to make like a Hot Red King Calamity and just lock you out, and it can kind of be done. Like, the novelty wears off fast. So, I agree with you that maybe they could start regressing some, and like, if you can slow the game down and then slow the rate that the gimmick or mechanic works, then I think we can appreciate it more.
Right. I'm trying to think of what's a mechanic they could revisit that just didn't work at its time, but maybe we could... I'm trying to think of what's a mechanic they could revisit that just didn't work.
Alright, let me take my allergy medicine real quick.
State wouldn't have it. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, Kendra Andrews reporting Thompson Scan made one final offer to the Golden State Warriors for 2 years, roughly $20 million per season before he pursued other offers in free agency. The team did not accept it. Clay eventually accepted that Mavericks 3-year, $50 million deal. Of course, despite signing Clay, four-time champion, one of the best shooters in league history, the Mavs' odds of winning the NBA championship next season did not increase, though, on ESPN Bet, remaining the same as they were before they acquired Thompson at 11-1. CC, the addition of Clay, this will have a major impact on the Dallas Mavericks winning it all.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I think it will, and I'm shocked that those numbers stayed the same, and those numbers may have stayed the same because everybody else in the West is getting better. But when we look back at the NBA Finals, what did we see? We saw a team
Revelio.
that loved to shoot the three all season long. Mavericks were second in the league in three-pointers attempted this year behind who? For the Boston Celtics. And the problem was they were 13th when it came to actually making the shots. And the Celtics defensively did a great job on the perimeter in the finals, but the Mavericks just were not knocking down shots. And those numbers were entirely
Hello.
too low.
Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Dorical feather, it doesn't half hurt.
This beast cannot be rescued. I was about to steal her shit.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Derical feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Doricals. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Clay Thompson, who shot 40% from three in 8 different seasons throughout his long NBA career.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
The fuck?
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
You know, it's interesting, Wendy, because Clay Thompson...
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
When Luka and those guys got into the middle of the lane, they got dusty. Those guys had wide open shots and still couldn't knock them down. And Wendy, last time I checked...
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
The two teams everyone's been talking about, probably the top teams in the West. Don't you think
Oh, I need these.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
I wouldn't guarantee it back in the finals, but this fit is just tremendous because the Mavericks are a high-volume three-point shooting team. They want to shoot a lot of threes.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Honestly, if he stays healthy, he's going to take 600 threes. And how many are going to be open? I mean, because he puts up huge volume, and they want that. It's not like they have to bend their offense. That's why this fit made so much sense. There was an emotional fit with the Lakers. The basketball fit with the Mavericks is perfect. There's only one thing I'm going to say about this.
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But
Jesus.
I've run out of the key ingredients. Booba-tubers do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-tubers?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-tuber pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-tuber pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations.
Abominations?
And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-tubers.
Is she
but
blunt and
they grow
honest?
wild,
I'll
so
go
you'll have to
myself,
look
but I don't
around.
want to.
Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
I'm end it here. About to hop on some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so if you want to see that, hop on my Twitch at Roman Games. Appreciate it for watching. Till next time. Every morning playing Hogwarts, so if you couldn't catch this one live, come tomorrow on 9 to 10. Just really depends on what time I wake up and make my breakfast.